on. Hello. I'm back. Let's see. I think I was just gonna play some Japan. Work a little bit more towards this. Oh, I need this one more and then I can get into this rank. That's good. You know what? I just got that million. I could spend to give them a big +3 boost. Especially if I'm planning to play with it a lot. I could probably get it up to ace. I mean, nuke at the end of the day, what is it more than just big bomb? Just wait for the first antimatter bomb. Are we talking about the P-47? Flying soda can? Not so sure about that. Any drone attack. I imagine if the drone was only outfitted with a 22 or something, it might not be too effective. But if all you really needed to do was to strap a heat round to the bottom and tell it to fly and latch onto a point on the tank, and then it would just deliver the payload directly to that spot. One that I think about a lot is the Tick from Titanfall 2. I only play solo. Hello, welcome, Major. How you doing?
Affirmative.
I was just talking about use of drones. But ones that I think about that I think are going to be possible are like, I think the Tick drone from Titanfall 2, which is basically just a runner drone that blows up. That's it. Or if you wanted to make them more specialized, you can have them clamp onto the object with a heat round attached to the bottom of them and use them to directly deliver a payload to an exact location. Realistically, what you'll see probably is an increased use of laser weaponry. Yeah, that's fine. If you want to let others know to check me out, that's cool with me. More the merrier. Well, drone jamming equipment is only ever going to go so far because it requires jamming a wireless signal, and the minute we start introducing AI, that's not going to have any effect. Your best bet there is going to be to interrupt its sensors in some way. If it's using optical sensors, blast them with lasers. If it's using infrared sensors, you deny its sight through spreading an infrared, basically just an infrared beacon around you. Like, if you can't see anything, you blind it on all of the various spectrums it might see. I don't believe I've seen drone jamming equipment used on any sort of platform yet for a land vehicle. I've mostly just seen it used in portable systems. And a lot of those are just based on... Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you. No, he got me. Do they have a weapon computer? I don't see one there. I'm going down. A crank computer. Honestly, I love mechanical and crank functional calculators. I think that is some of the wildest stuff we've ever built. Just a mechanical calculator is a ridiculous amount of complexity. Using a fighter, so yeah, if I play better, I might actually get this one. Nice. Rank 6. I think the toughest time I had was getting through that rank 4 to 5, and then after that with US, it kind of opens up a lot better. I only have the F-16A, the ADF version at the moment. I really want the C, though. I have it in DCS, just not in this game. I have a video on my channel, actually, of me trying to start it from memory, because I hadn't played it in like a year or so. And it goes about as well as you can expect.
Attention to the map! Attention to the map!
Yes, they did. Yep, they really did there. They did that with a couple of vehicles to me. I had a bunch all across the different tech trees that I was ready to go to the next rank, and then they slapped another vehicle right in between. Speaking of Gaijin, who has watched the dev stuff recently? The Paladin is getting added. And I feel like I was talking about that no more than a few days ago. It just felt like such a natural progression. So, yeah, makes sense. I would not have expected the Aardvark or they're calling it a Blackhawk. It's not, it's a Seahawk. I never ended up getting the squad A4E. I did get the A4B, I think. My favorite part about it is using the rockets that help lift it. Yeah, it was like, I saw them show the Blackhawk, and it had that great big probe up front of it, and I was like, wait a minute, MH-60? That ain't a UH-60, that ain't a Blackhawk. But the weirdest thing to me is, like, they have all of these infantry-capable vehicles in the game, but there's not really any use of infantry. And I think if they do add it, they need to avoid adding it as something the players do. Just avoid that altogether. Like, the most it should be, maybe, is that you can deploy, like, a squad of infantry in a radius around you. Maybe even integrate that into how points are captured. That only infantry vehicles are allowed to capture a point, but heavy vehicles or any other vehicle is allowed to hold a point. You know, there's a bunch of things you could do to introduce infantry without letting players do it, because I think letting players do it would change the game far too much. It needs to be like an AI squad thing. Because they're adding, like, a bunch of these IFVs that are getting added. They're just all over the trees everywhere. And it feels weird to not have them with a squad in them. But who knows, maybe they're trying to plan out what to do about that in the future, or maybe they'll just never bother. The only thing I've seen close to infantry was when they did the Sturmtiger event, and they had the pack cannons. That was one. And when they had the Future Soldier event, and they had the, hold on. Nope, not quite. But they had that Super Soldier event. That's out in World War II. It depends on what you're asking. Trying to do, buddy. Got him. How about, like, World War II was, like, just crazy, man. Wild. I'm gonna let them focus on him. Somebody's gonna hit me flying around there. Not worth the risk. I'm gonna go for this one. Or maybe not. I think this guy wants me. You want a piece of me? Got 110 rounds in my cannon left. I think he changed his mind. Hey. Alright, you have a good day. And thank you for joining. Got one. What's this guy doing? Oh no. You have lost a piece of my wing. There's infantry in test drive to the right by the airborne lanes. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I believe my first opinion on it was just it was an all-around bad thing and it should try to be avoided again. Attack from Despicable Me should be added for April Fools. There's all kinds of things they could do for April Fools. I'd like to see them do one where they bring back UFOs. I think that could be a lot of fun. Yeah, I feel like adding infantry to the game is kind of a gamble there. I think the biggest thing they can do is not allow the players to use them. And either allow them to set up crews that are then used statically. I'm not really sure if that would work very well for this kind of game. Things go too fast. I think the easiest version would be like some sort of tethered IFV system, where you get a infantry squad attached to, say, your striker, and can drop that off in a circle around you. And I have no idea what they would do with it from there. Which P-51 is it? I don't remember which ones I have. Because I don't remember if I ever bought the one that was the one with the US campaign for it. I bought the one for the Japanese because I got this. No, wait, the Americans didn't get a P-51 in that. It was something else, wasn't it? I see. Okay, I'll have to go check that out then. At this point, the daily grind is more of like an anchor to my day. I kind of build out a lot of my habits around it because of that. And so I just put an hour into War Thunder each day because it's something I know a decent amount about. It's something I felt familiar with, so it's not bad. And I don't try and binge it at all, so that helps. Oh, speaking of low tier, high tier ones, the changes coming with maps that have multiple ages to them, eras. I'm not really sure how to phrase that. Ones that have a World War II map and a modern day map. Looking forward to that. neat cloud grouping. I love the new clouds. Well, they're not new. They've been around for a few updates now. Let that B-25 just be on its way. I will get shredded up in this thing if I try to take that on. You're right, that would be closer to World War I. I believe they still used some as spotter balloons, but I'm not sure they were shaped that way. Because if you look at a lot of maps during, like, World War II, or not maps, photos, World War II, Normandy, you can see a lot of the spotter vehicles near the ships in the sea next to it.
Destroy enemy troops.
So it could be either or. I don't know enough about them to really know. All I know is the history of being the poor guy in the balloon. It's been a while. Why? Is that enough? Quite enough. I guess thank you. I might not have got him on my own. Oh, that's a good point. That they might have been to hide bombers and fighters that were at low altitude. That's a good point. Oh, no. Well, that just happened. Critical hits, huh? I don't know how much that's gonna happen. But I can at least buy this. Alright, one step further. Oh, what thing next? I want this. I guess this is the main line to aim for then. These two. I already have the first one there, so I can just go ahead and get this one. Oops, I forgot to go test drive. I'm sorry. I'm so used to just clicking the button and move on to the next thing. Sorry about that. I'll test drive after. I gotta remember, test drive. Come on. Remember it.
Attention to the map!
A flock of F4. You get so used to that, just move on to the next one, play the next one, it becomes like automatic. What is this? Okay, this is one of the ones that has a bit more of an angled approach to our defenses. Instead of being head-on towards the center. Yeah, like, I'd love to see them add a Blackhawk if I could, you know, fast rope a squad out of it onto a point to capture it. That'd be awesome, and something I fully support. It's very dark in this cloud. I don't like flying in the clouds. I've been going through a bunch of my shooter games, thinking about ones I'd like to play on stream. One I came across because I find it hilarious is, if anybody's heard of Holdfast, Nations at War, it's like a Napoleonic era war game. I'm not really sure how else to explain it. But one of the classes in it is a musician. And it's just lovely for that. It's a great thing. 10 out of 10 would play British Grenadiers again.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Even if I had to pick out the time period it takes place in, I think it's during the Prusso-Austrian War, and I'm not sure when that was. I'm gonna guess sometime between 1800 and 1900. Target?
Destroy the target.
Yep. Okay. Oh wow. I didn't realize my altitude had gotten that high. Big cloud. Oh boy, fight in the clouds. There he is. Oh, come on. I can still see you. And now I can't. Looks like he veered to the left, so he might be trying to come around this way.
The enemy is winning. We've got to counterattack.
He got him? I don't know enough about those vehicles to know if that's a clean matchup or what. It looks like the 190's breaking off, so I'm gonna guess he felt he didn't want to bother with it. Yeah, the 109 just started retreating upwards, so he's gonna burn off all his energy right now. This might be the best time for me to hit him. Hit him once. Wasn't much of a hit, though. Nope, he's retreating. He's got a friend in the clouds right there. I think, unless that's his shadow casting over it. I don't know if that's in the game. Actually. Oh well, let's get down there. Oops. Pull the flaps back in before I break them.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Is airframe okay for 600? I want to believe so. I think he's dead. One tap, not enough. Go. Just him for a second. There we go. Fire a bunch vertically and hope one of them hits. Okay, I gotta remember, test flight after this. Too high. Shooting at me. Oh, those little armored cars. How bold of them. One of them's gonna get lucky here and pop me. Go.
Victory is near.
I don't think I have it. Yeah, I don't have it turned on right now. Which ones are players for some reason? Gaijin made changes to a bunch of that stuff and broke a bunch of it. That's AI. Yeah, it's a bunch of Sussex, so I'm gonna assume those are all AI. At this point, I'm just finding stuff to shoot till the thing's over. There's one person left. That's a lot of gun. Oh, come on, just die. There we go, about time. Guess I'll just go land. Maybe get the extra landing point before this is over. Nope, I won't. Oh my. Nice. Yeah, I'm okay with any of those. I got a 1 million Silver Lion box yesterday, so I'm good on whatever it wants to give me for right now. Alright, we were gonna check out one of them early vehicles. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna try just this old one. See if it's in there. Okay. So what do we got here? Looks like we got some infantry trucks. I'm guessing. Looks like a small... Is that like a... I'm just gonna turn this up a little bit and just go look at them. Oh, there they are. Oh, I see them. They got rifles and everything. Yeah, it looks like we got at least 3 infantry soldiers. 1 with helmet, 2 without. Looks like 2 troop transport planes. I'm gonna guess that's a command vehicle. That looks like a scout vehicle. And then we got a couple of troop transports. So a good little mix of infantry equipment right there.
Call check. Come in. Loud and clear.
So check out this group over here. See if I don't accidentally take off. just gonna roll over there. Hello guys, how are you all doing? We got some trucks running around over there. Those ones don't have the covered portion. So those ones would suck to have to be stuck in. At least the covered one, you ain't in the snow and elements. Was the P-51 ever designed to land on an aircraft carrier? I'm gonna try that right now. Also, this one's easily my favorite P-51 because how can you beat 20mm cannons? They're just so good. Let's see. No air brake, so I have to burn off speed myself. Use that at least. Well, I'm gonna find out anyway. I'm gonna try. Oh, not quite. Touch and go. Alright, I'm gonna do one more Japan, and I think I'm gonna call it on this game for the night, and then I think I'm gonna play something else. I might play Project Zomboid again, since it's still October. And I would like to get in a couple more Halloween-themed games. But I think for now, I'm gonna do at least one more of these. You know, I don't think you can actually get this plane anymore, because I think it was in the Japan campaign pack, and they don't have that on the store anymore. Maybe you can get it with Golden Eagles, I'm not sure.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Like somebody broke something.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Oh, I joined my squad mate.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Okay, isn't that like the experimental A6M5? The one that's orange?
Attention to the designated grid zone.
It's only us three. This was a brilliant idea. Good job, guys. Over here yet. Some gunfire happening down there. Looks like AA engaging one of theirs, so there must be one flying over there.
Engaging the enemy.
Oh. Let's see. This goes. They all height advantage on me. Is that one trying to gauge me? The 190? I think he's thinking about it. He's considering it. Yep, there it is. Do it. Caught it. Yeah, he gave himself away when he turned towards me first. He's busy with that Kiowa. There also, by the looks of it. That was a good shot. Oh, whoa, hold on a second. Hold on. Oh, no, no. I wasn't quite going down yet. I was wondering if I'd be able to save it, but it doesn't appear so. I got one. I can deal with that. Works for me. Alright everyone, that's going to be it for War Thunder for tonight. I'm planning to play a little bit of Project Zomboid, probably in an hour or so. So if you'd like to join for that, please do. So until next time, I will be playing this one more time. Well, I'll be playing Air tomorrow one more time, and then I'm doing Ground Sunday through Tuesday. With ocean battles on Wednesday, and then the rest of the week, air battles. So, I hope if you'd like to join for any of those, please do. So until then, take care, and then goodbye.